It's watching me. I always feel like somebody's watching me. All right. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm a live stream for a few minutes, but I do have an objective at hand today. I very much do. John, welcome to the live stream, man. Today is my first day back at work. Today I've been on vacation. This is my first day off of vacation. I went to Coronado Springs and Disney World. I went there for 4 days. I'm not in school yet. I'm not in school yet. I'm working on getting into school, but I still don't know how much school is gonna cost for me to go. So right now, I'm working, trying to save my money up in order to pay tuition, what I have to pay, and then with the rest of the years, I'm gonna make sure to get scholarships, make sure to keep my grades up, do homework, all that. You got your job back finally, and we got John and Austin, but I'm still here. I made it back. I was at Disney World for 2 days. I went to the beach for one day. Well, not the whole entire day, but I was at the beach for a few hours. Completely understandable. Yeah, man. But today is the first day back. Work was busy too, so my hourly pay should go up because my job is performance based. It's based on how many trucks I wash. Yeah, now that I'm back in town, that doesn't mean my videos stop or I stop recording or stop having ideas for my videos and stuff because I'm gonna make an hour-long video just compiled of how my vacation went and all I did on my vacation. And I learned so much about Florida. Like Florida is very populated. A lot of people live there. And there is a lot of Spanish. A lot more Spanish than I ever thought. Because last time I went, I realized there was some Spanish, but not to the caliber that it actually is. I feel like Florida is 70% Spanish, another 30%, English. But yes, even in the airports, oh yeah, I flew on two planes. The first plane I got on, the first company I got on was Southwest. And flying Southwest was decent. They have chargers in the seats, and it's kind of fancy looking. The only, I would say, criticizable thing about Southwest is the airplane's small. Like everything's all together. There's not very many seats. It feels like everything's so close. You've heard good things about Florida, but hurricanes, no thank you. See, the thing is, yes, a lot of hurricanes do happen in Florida. And if you ever plan to live there, you do have to be aware of that. But if you live in the center, a lot of hurricanes, they stop. Just like where I'm at. I'm kind of in the center of my state that I live in. Well, no, I'm on the outer skirts. But too much bad weather doesn't really happen. Like sleet happened the other day, and it didn't last for too long. But in Florida, you want to find places that are kind of the safe zone. Every state has a safe zone. And if you can find a safe zone in the place you want to go to, it doesn't even have to be a state. It can be out of the country or anywhere. Find that safe zone, and that's where you want to reside. Orlando is that safe zone in Florida. I stayed in Orlando. You get tornadoes, right? No, not in my town. In my town, while I've been alive, my lifespan, there isn't. I think there's only been. I don't think not a single tornado has hit my city that I reside in while I've been alive. A tornado has hit here before, but it was before I was born. But there was, I would say, last year. Yeah, no, the year before last, 2023. In 2023, there was a tornado that went around my city, and it was very close, but it didn't hit our city. You're in the safe zone. You get quakes. Oh, you're in San Francisco. Wait, you're in South Florida? Wait, is SF South Florida? You was very close to the 2011 tornadoes in Alabama. Tornadoes, that means more than one. So tornadoes really do land in Alabama like that. India, namaste, India. An F5 came through not too far from where you're at. Man, San Francisco. See, I've never been to San Francisco. When I start traveling again, like I went on my treat. I mean, treat. I went on vacation. I went to Disney World for 2 days. And my takeaways are, look, if you go to Disney World for the first time, try to get lightning lanes if you have extra money for that. But if you don't have extra money for that, then you don't have to get lightning lanes. But that allows you to get on every ride you want to fast. Do I like Naruto? Yeah, Naruto is cool. I've seen all of Naruto. Naruto Shippuden, Boruto. I've seen them all. This is a cool little animated cartoon. But look, if you go to Disney World is considered the most magical place on earth. Me, I don't believe in magic. Not a single bit, not an ounce, not one bit. Magic is really supposed to be, a bad thing. But if you go to Disney World, right, and let's say you go by yourself, because you can go by yourself and still have a nice time. You can be a grown up and still have a nice time because Disney World is a place that has rides and you feel like a kid. No matter how old you are, if you go to Disney World, you will feel like a kid again. You see all these families around, so many strollers. Bro, people, I thought this generation in our time, I thought our birth rate was declining. But when I went to Disney World, I saw so many strollers, like thousands of strollers. I was like, wait a minute. People are still actually having children. So it kind of balances. It doesn't really balance out the fact that our birth rate, well, it was going down. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if our birth rate is gonna go up in 2026 or down. That's gonna be intriguing to really find out. But you know, with 2026 coming up, 2026 is gonna be a brand new year. It's gonna be a whole lot more or a whole lot less, depending on what you do. You may have some more opportunities. You may have less opportunities. But and another thing about Disney World is where people come from all over the world. Lolo, welcome to the live stream. Wait, are you still on? Are you still on? Still. Welcome to the live stream. And Disney World. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Okay, all right. Snap! I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Got carried away. Oh yeah, Disney World. People come from all over the world. So Disney World is really an international place, and they have rides. I got on it. Tron. It's a small world. I got on. What else? Um, it's a small world. Tron. Guardians of the Galaxy, and I tried a beignet for the first time. It's a French cuisine. All it is dough and bread shaped in a, I would say, what kind of shape? It's shaped in a square. It's a square shaped. You can shape it any way you want to, but you get a square shaped, pretty much breading, and then you put some powdered sugar on it. And sometimes you can get honey or no honey. I get no honey because I don't like my stuff overly sweet. I don't like my food overly sweet. I always get everything light. Light ice, light sugar, light everything. Either none or light. That's how it goes though when I eat my food. But back to what my plane rides were. And Southwest was a small airline. It was a very small plane. But I got my window seat. So with Southwest, they do. Wait, do they? Let me see. I don't think they assign seats. So some planes, if you pretty much book a plane to get on, sometimes they do not have reserved seats. You know, when you get light ice, you get more drink. Oh yeah, more. You get more of what you pay for with light ice. And I don't like too much ice because I don't need my drink too cold because I know I'm gonna drink my drink immediately. I'm not gonna save it. And even if I were to save it, I still would get no ice. Light ice or no ice. If I'm gonna save it, light ice. If not, no ice. Because most of the time I get no ice. If I'm getting a drink for myself, I get no ice. And I'll just pour in my lemonade or my Powerade or my water. Those are my go-tos. Cause I don't really drink soda. I drank a Sprite today. Not all of it, just some Sprite. Because I'm trying to stay away from soda. Really. He's starting to not care much for ice. just like just like so. Just like one. Just like me. What's in my hair? But yeah, I flew Spirit too. That's just like me though. Because I always really didn't care for ice that much. You put ice in your water right now, and I feel like the older you get, the less ice you use. Like for me, I didn't use too much ice as a kid anyway. But now that I get to get drinks on my own, I get I get light ice or no ice. Is lemonade my favorite? No, 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 no. Lemonade is not my favorite. I would rather have orange juice than lemonade. But my favorite drink is water. I prefer water over everything. I will choose water over soda any day. Anytime I go to restaurants, most of the time I get water. So, and you all know another thing about prices and how you spend your money. When you buy a drink at a restaurant, they're not charging you for that drink. They are charging you for the cup. So if you have your own cup, you can ask the people to fill your cup up and they can't really charge you. I've never done it, but this is just an idea. They can't charge you if you don't buy a cup. Your money, you are putting your money into the cup that you're getting. Every single time, no matter where you are, what country you're in, you spend your money on the cup that you are drinking out of. The drink is free. The actual liquid that they're putting inside of your drink is free. Fun fact. Fun fact. I'm just learning this along the way. And there is so much more to learn. And I love the fact that I can learn so much, but yet that still will not be nowhere near close to how much information there is for us to know. No matter how much we learn, no matter how old we get, we still will not know everything. We will only know very little. We know this much. You know the world is massive. Let's say the world is the size of this alcohol bottle. We only know the cap. That's how much information we know compared to this whole thing. Just putting it into perspective because I love analogies. Analogies is my way that I like to pretty much operate things and make things understandable. And it's kind of like comprehensive. It's kind of comprehensible input for English. But yeah, language channel, all those things, all of that in one. But when I got on my first flight, I flew Southwest. Don't drink that stuff. No, no, I don't. I don't drink it. This is just for a presentation. This is for your wounds when you cut yourself. This is a this is a cleaner. This cleans wounds. This is not anything to drink. No, this will actually cause harm to the body. Do not do any of that. It says for external use only. If taken if taken internally, serious gastric distributions. Wait, disturbance disturbances. Oh, disturbances? It's like disturbances, I guess. Snap, my reading is terrible. Serious gastric discrepancy? Don't worry. All right, my sound should be back now. All right, tester 1 2, tester 1 2. There we go. All right, so back to what I was saying. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Oh, I got no privacy. All right, so look, you got a hoot and a holler of a story to tell me. I got you, Preston. But as you begin to type this story, I'm going to talk about how I flew on Southwest and Spirit. This is my experience. I went on a 4-day vacation. I just came back yesterday. And I want to tell you all about my plane experience, just in case I forget later on in life. I will always have the live stream to look back at to remind myself of where and what I've flown in. So, Southwest. All right, so this is a story about a couple. All right, let's see. All right, so Preston got a story to tell me. So there was a girl, and she had a boyfriend. His name was Maddox, who goes to a different school. All right, I got you. So I'm guessing names are very important to this story. Or it may not be. Let's see how the story goes. But as I read the story, Southwest was a nice airline. There was charges included. But I didn't charge my phone on the flight. You know, if I could go back, I would have charged my phone on my flight. I don't know why I didn't. I didn't even think about it. Did I even have my charger in my backpack? I don't know. But Southwest is a nice airline. It's just very crowded. Southwest Airlines, they get full quickly. However, you don't get assigned a seat. So you can sit anywhere. By the window, away from the window. You can trade seats with anybody. If you don't like your seat, you could always ask for a new one. So that's the bonus side of Southwest. And there's free food. So whenever you are in the air and you're flying for a while and you get hungry, the flight attendant will come by and they will have food for you. Either a snack. Sometimes you get a snack and something to drink. But when I've flown for the first time in my life, I was able to get a cookie. And I stayed awake. I stayed awake my first ever flight the entire way. It was like 45 minutes. So I was able to stay awake. But in Southwest, I fell asleep. In Spirit, I also fell asleep. And the plane ride was only an hour and 30 minutes on Southwest. So Southwest is faster, and 1 hour and 47 minutes on Spirit. And then Maddox started talking crazy. Oh, snap. So Maddox started talking crazy about her and sent him our class pictures, and then he started talking crazy to you, Connor, Chris, Alex, Rodrigo, and Andre. Bro, how is there so much drama? How is there drama in school when y'all are literally children? I don't get that. Your nerves would have been so bad, you would have you would have been like, give me an alcohol, please, low. Then I would get a buzz and then start what the world. But only a little bit. Bro is devious. And he was saying he wanted to fight all y'all at the same time. And he was saying where he lives and stuff. Bro, there's so much going on. And what grade? That's 7th grade, I think, isn't it? Bro, there's too much. Y'all are too young to have drama. Drama this, drama that. You know, TV shows feed off of drama. And all drama is conflict. And all conflict is conflict has to do with anything that makes people upset. Anything to make you feel something. That's what the TV show is about. That's what everything is about. What can make you feel the most? That's what gets the most clicks. That is what gets the most views. The most wanted thing is to feel something. And why is that feeling not happiness? The things that make us feel happy, we don't enjoy as much as the things that make us feel, I would say. What's the feeling we get when conflict arises? We get the feeling of, I would say, we get interested. Why are we interested in conflict and things that make us feel? Is that exciting, conflict? Why is that? I don't like conflict, you know. But as I began to grow up and realize what shows are about, I grew up watching very many movies. I live stream, I make YouTube videos, so I know all about the video scene. But it's all about the conflict and drama. If we stay away from that, no one wants to hear that. No one wants to hear what's right. No one wants to hear what's simple. But bro, Chris is taking boxing lessons. Rodrigo is a football lineman. Andre is a goalkeeper, so good cardio. Alex works out. You're bigger than this dude, and Connor ain't scared. So he gonna fight all y'all. What in the world? Y'all kids need to chill nowadays. It's too crazy, Lord. Just relax and try to figure yourselves out and where you want to be in life. Oh, you're in 8th grade. Okay, I was one down. Bro, everybody's growing up on me. I feel like a happy dad. Aha, back to the live stream. Hunter, welcome to the live stream, man. Welcome back. They're in the 8th grade. Plus, we was trying to play some PlayStation, and this dude, he got mad. Y'all just having a jolly good time, and someone wants to get mad. Hey, they used to happen to me sometimes. It used to happen to me sometimes. I'll be the one to get mad sometimes. I used to play PlayStation a lot too back in the day. But yeah, Southwest, it has charging. You can charge your phone up, but it's very crowded. And the free food. Free food. You can't say no to free food. And guess what? When the snacks were coming by, I was asleep, so I wasn't able to get anything while I was on the flight. So that was a nice time. I slept and slept and slept. And when it got closer to time for landing time, I woke up. I always wake up 10 minutes before landing time if I fall asleep on the airplane. That's the same if I'm in the car and I fall asleep, I wake up around 5 minutes before I arrive at my destination. So that's how that works. It's kind of interesting. And my ears are popping in and out on the Spirit ride. On Southwest, I didn't feel a thing in my ears. But on Spirit, I felt everything. Or maybe that was just some earwax. I'm not sure. But look, I'm learning. I did 2 flights. Let's see. But a week later, they broke up. And the Maddox Chronicles are no more. Bro, this dude was talking like he was an anime villain. And the bros were howling at this corniness. What in the world? Man, one day school's gonna be over with. And I just want to give you some advice for school, man. Enjoy school while it lasts. Enjoy it. Because after school is over, you're not in school anymore. You're going to either go to school for some more, go to work, or either way. Everything comes full swing. I'll take all 6 of you at once. I'm from the... You say you're from the hood, you're like that? What the... Ain't no way. Some things don't change, though. A lot of things haven't changed. And I always say if I had the choice to either go 100 years in the past or 100 years in the future, I would always choose 100 years in the past. I want to see what everything was like because not much has changed. At the core of it. But it's very sentimental. Look, a lot of people talk down on Spirit Airlines because Spirit Airlines, it does not have a charger port. And the seats are old. And what else? The tray isn't high tech. And the food, there's not much variety of food, and you have to pay. You have to pay for a less variety of food. So that's pretty much, it's kind of like a scam. That's what Mattis was saying, bro. He was getting hyped up and trash talking to y'all. You're glad that mess is over. Hey. Hey. I'm getting sleepy. I'm getting sleepy, 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 sleepy. Sleepy Hollow. Yeah. But that's how my plane rides went. And I would say out of Spirit and Southwest, which one would I fly on? I would choose Southwest. And there's nothing wrong with Spirit because Spirit gets you to and from wherever you need to go. It's just very bumpy. Spirit is a very bumpy experience on the airplane. But yeah, what's the game plan? If y'all did fight them, bro, there is no game plan. You run. Never fight. Never fight a whole bunch of people. A 6v1? No, you gotta run. If it's just you, if you have nothing to defend, there's no point in fighting if there's no reason. There's no point in fighting if you have no reason to. And there's no point in fighting at all, to be honest. Unless you have something to protect. But, yeah. We were just trying to play some games, and this dude, he was talking. he was he was talking about taking all six of y'all at the same time. That's wild. That's a wild statement. That's wild, though, man. I'm just thankful to be here. I just want to thank God in the name of Jesus Christ. Today is day number 124. And I just wanted to go ahead and get my live stream out of the way because I'm about to get ready. I'm about to prepare. I'm about to take a bath. And yeah, but you're working on your first song. Right now, you have the chords, the bass, the guitar, the vocals, and the drums mapped out. But hey, you're going to have a successful journey. Just make sure you keep working on the music because in times where you're starting something new, it's very easy to get discouraged and it's very easy to stop what you're trying to do. It's very easy. Very, very easy to stop your momentum going forward. Take the path less traveled. A lot of people aren't going to agree with what you do. That's not with everything, though. Don't take the path less traveled with everything. That will not work. Better advice is do the right things. Like in life, it's very easy to do the wrong things. Let's say you're making your vocals and your music and you're working on your first song and you never upload your song. Then you will never get to see how far your song would have gone. So make sure you upload that song. Film, record, map out your song, play it, and see how far it goes. And it's gonna be difficult your first song. You're getting out there, and there's so much music out there. The chord progression is E B flat minor, and then it goes E B flat minor to a single note, F and F sharp, and then it goes to G flat chord, and then it goes to a flat minor chord, and then it goes to a B flat minor chord. Then it goes to a B flat minor chord, then back to an A minor chord, and then to a flat chord, then a G flat chord, and then a single note F and E flat, and then it goes to a E. Well, a E flat, or E flat minor chord, or E flat major, because minor and major are two different chords. But with that being said, thank y'all for watching the live stream. I have to get ready. I'm getting ready for bed. But thank y'all for watching. I hope everybody has an amazing rest of the day. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you all for watching. I flew Southwest. I flew on Spirit. I went to Epcot. And I went to Disney. No, I went to Epcot and Magic Kingdom on my, what's it called? On my vacation. Yeah, so I'm just thankful to be here. Thank God that I made it here safe. E flat. Oh, E flat is major. E flat is minor. Okay. So you say E flat, E V. You're gonna do it as major, and E. Okay, E flat minor. Okay, I got it. I understand now. E flat minor. You don't write anything extra for minor chords. Well, major chords. Okay. Okay, I got it. Well, you're right. Well, okay, I got you. Because I wasn't banned, but snap. He just taught me something new. On major chords, you don't write anything. On minor chords, you write the M for minor. Okay, I got it. Now I understand. Snap. See, I just learned something new. I don't know everything. Good vibes forever? None de disco. NFL Spotlight? NFL Spotlight. Oh, you're on your other account. Man, I'm about to end my live stream. I gotta get in the tub real quick. But man, Spotlight, welcome to the live stream, man. How's life been? Nah, you don't have to switch back. I believe you, man. I believe you. I believe you. I'm very, I believe everything on the first go around. I do. I'm very easily. Well, I put a lot of importance on words. So if you tell me something, I'm gonna believe it. But yeah, that can be a double-edged sword, though. How you been? Oh, I've been doing amazing. I just came off of vacation. I went to Disney World for 4 days. I have some YouTube shorts up, and I did do a live stream there. I did a live stream at Disney World, so you could always go back and look at that. But I had a 4-day vacation. I'm back now. I've been working. I have a job now, so I do have a source of income coming in, and I'm working on getting into college. So I'm gonna see if I can get in or not because I have to pay. But the college is not telling me how much I have to pay. So right now I'm kind of in the sky on this because I don't know the exact amount that I'm gonna have to pay. So, but right now I'm not really concerned about that. I'm just grateful to be here, man. I have a girlfriend now, and my family's doing well. Everybody's alive. Everybody's living. My YouTube count is going up. My subscriber count is going up. My views are okay. They're not going down majorly. I can pick it up, but my views are still up. But now I'm back to live streaming every day. And I know I missed 2 days. That was excellent. Bro, you saw some shorts? That's amazing, bro. You hope you do good in college and you'll get through whatever struggles it is you're dealing with in college. I'm not in college yet. I'm not there yet. But if I get in, God's gonna protect me. And I'm still be doing live streams, college, work. I'm gonna be doing live streams still. Like YouTube is the app. YouTube is the app I enjoy. This is my home place. I started making Instagram reels, so I make videos on Instagram and Facebook too. I just do that on the side when I haven't made a YouTube video or YouTube short or anything. I'll make one here and then I'll make one on Instagram. Also, I do have an hour-long video coming out on my channel. So if you want to see my video scene, what it's like when I vlog, what it's like, you definitely check out my Facebook. But look, I do have a video coming out. It's going to be about an hour long, roughly, just about, maybe a little bit more than that. And it's gonna be a video of my vacation, how my vacation went. I took lots and lots of videos. So I'm gonna compile it, I'm gonna edit the video, and I'm gonna post it. Like, so anyone can watch if they want. But it's also a memory, it's a memoir for me. This entire channel is just a big memory slide. So if I ever forget, I could always look back on what I did. While I'm old, while I'm young, either way, I can show my future children and everything. But right now, I'm working, I'm saving my money. I'm going back into saving my money. I'm gonna have to get back on my on the higher side of savings, but I'm doing amazing. Football season has started. I know that you're a big football fan. I know Saquon Barkley is your favorite running back. Is that still your favorite running back to this day? But yeah, gonna get ready to bath, and I'm gonna be on my phone still. I'm just gonna end my live stream. But yes, life has been amazing. Life has been amazing, amazing. Yes, sir. You love Saquon? I already know. I already know. I remember. I haven't forgotten. What grade are you in now? Seventh? No. Are you in eighth grade now? Wait. You may be in eighth grade now. Wait, are you in eighth grade now, man? I think so. No, seventh. Okay. Seventh grade. Okay. Wow. Are you enjoying seventh grade so far? I remember when I was in seventh grade, all those years ago. It does not seem like that long ago, but it was. Seventh grade now. Congratulations. So far this year, you're doing a different school program, and it was hard at first, but now you gotten it down. Let's go. But I'm back live streaming every day. You'll have some videos to watch, especially on the weekends. Especially on the weekends, I'll have my live streams coming up. I don't live stream for as long as I used to. I used to do 7 hours and 8 hours. That's, in the beginning times. That was a long time of live streaming. But I work tomorrow. And yeah. But today I'm probably going to I'm going to finish watching Gone with the Wind today. And that's going to be my biggest objective. You remember when I used to live stream forever? Yeah, I would live stream for so long. I would start in the daytime and I would stream all the way into the night. Wow. I was working. I was working diligently on live streaming. And I still do to this day, but it is not to the caliber where I was for 7 hours, 8 hours. I done a 12-hour live stream. I did a 24-hour live stream. Goodness. YouTube is still the app, though. I still enjoy making YouTube videos, YouTube live streams. I still enjoy it. This is what I like to do in my free time. But most definitely, live streams will be coming back up for at least, I'm going to try to get an hour in a day. But even if I don't get an hour in, I'll try to 15 minutes. But it's all about having fun. Like, how much time can I live stream for and still do everything that I'm trying to accomplish? Because right now I'm out of work. I'm off work. I work for 7 hours and 30 minutes. It's low key fun. You love to do it, but you can't because of YouTube. But I don't know, man. But eventually you will, man. You will. Man, welcome back. Welcome back. What? Good vibes forever. Man, I used to live stream forever. That's true. Man. For so long. There's so much stuff to talk about. But yeah. But the most recent news is I flew on Spirit. A lot of people talk bad about Spirit, but I flew on Spirit. And it's not too bad once you get over the fact that there aren't any seats. You remember the 24-hour one? You wasn't there, but you remember watching the video. Yeah. And I do make a video for every live stream coming up. So there's always a live highlight. So if anyone misses the live stream, they can see what I talked about. So that's always so cool. But I'm gonna head out right now. Spotlight, welcome back to the live stream, man. Thanks for stopping by. For all the new people here, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you all for spending your time on watching me. How many subs do I have? You know? Oh yeah, I have 2,618 subscribers as of right now. However, I may be at 2,620 by the end of this live stream. So my guess is probably 2,620 right now. So that's where I'm at. But man, take care, everybody. Thank y'all for watching the live stream. And until next time, I hope. Wait, glory to God in the name of Jesus Christ. And thank y'all for watching. Until next time, I hope. Later. Snap. Amazing times.